Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? What's up? Better late than never, right? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today was a day to be had. Today was a day. It was a very testing day. Yep. So anyway, let's see what's going on. How y'all doing? Remember that time is fluid. So whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. That's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. We got the Ten of Swords. What is going on behind the scenes? Three of Coins. Collaboration. This could be work. So somebody could be trying to sabotage your work. Sabotage you at work. Nine of Cups. Trying to lower your vibration, make you feel bad, make you feel like you don't know what you're doing, you ain't good enough. I don't know what that's about. What's that about? Oh, we got the Star. She tried to come out in the reverse. Alright? You're healing. Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's the whole deck ain't in the reverse. Four Cups. So there could be 4 people, up to 4 individuals that you could be dealing with that you could have had unconditional love for. Alright? Or, you know, this could be something that you really care about, right? Ace of Cups. It's not genuine. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you stop investing in something. Yeah, you stop. Maybe something you were investing in for a long time, right? You was, you know, hoping for it to grow into something or build into something, and it never really got there, right? So you had to accept it for what it was or what it is, right? Hang on a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I need to turn that light on so I can see. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't like sitting in the dark. That's some bullshit. Who does that? That's for sleeping. I don't. Anyway. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, you stop investing in something that wasn't going the way you hoped, right? You had to free yourself. You had to free yourself. You felt like you were in a cage, right? Like you were being poked and prodded and teased, like somebody just, come on, spirit, somebody just put you up on a shelf naked and everybody could see you. So this is like somebody exposing everything, all your secrets, maybe things that may have happened to you. You feel violated in a way, right? You feel like you can't get away from it, or you feel stuck there. You just feel exposed. You know, you could feel like a lot of people were attacking you, man, but it came in the reverse. You got the Star here. You're healing. You're healing. You realize that you had to first and foremost stop investing in those fucking people, because they don't give a shit about you. All these swords around you making you feel trapped. You can't really talk to any of your fucking friends about how you feel, because they all doing the same shit. They all treating you the same fucking way. Come on now. The Hierophant, the Fool. Listen, there was no peace here. Yeah, you had to stop. I'm hearing stop throwing your pearls before swine. All the gifts, you know, and that God has given you, you know. Yeah, and you're just giving it up, giving all that energy to people who they just take. It's weird. See, this is the thing I'm talking about with the cage thing. They dog you out, but they don't want you to go no fucking where. You hear me? Yeah, that's not like 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not doing that shit no more. You're not doing that shit no more. You're not allowing that to happen anymore. Right? The 5 of Cups to keep constantly feeling rejected and, you know, unloved and not reciprocated. You know what I mean? And then on top of all of that, they talk shit about you. They backstab you. They betray you. Stop playing. And they do it in secret because there's something about you, right, that, you know, they get from you. We got the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords in the upright. To keep you trapped, unable to make a choice, unable to move forward. But you got a Knight of Swords here. A Knight of Swords is, this is like somebody maybe with a college education. This is somebody that has a lot of skill sets. They could have done a lot of odd jobs. Okay? But whatever jobs they did, they mastered it, right? So this is somebody that's very skillful, very smart. They're very intelligent. They love to learn. So yeah, definitely somebody could have had a lot of odd jobs. But they good at that shit though. Whatever it is, right? Maybe even some things that the average person don't know how to do. This person know how to do it. What's going on here? You ain't no dummy. We got the page of swords in the reverse. Lack of direction. Not really learning shit. Just somebody that don't go to class. They don't go to work. Wasting their talents, their skills. Somebody could feel depressed. We got the Two of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's really not standing in their own potential, where they could be. The Moon, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There's an imbalance here. Somebody could be like having issues at work, financial issues, hard-headed. They don't want to learn. They don't want to learn. I feel like you could be somebody that, you know, this person has seen overcome some shit and learn and start to stand on your own 2 feet. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Came on out. Your intuition. Somebody's been doing a lot of crying. Look at that in that cup. It's upside down. It's like whatever you poured into this cup. Whatever you poured into this cup. It's like you gave from your heart. You know what I'm saying? You gave from love, from pure unconditional love. And I feel I'm hearing the parable about the seeds. How the seeds, some of the seeds fell on the rocks, some of the seeds fell on good soil, some of the seeds caught weeds or something, or the birds ate it or something, whatever, however, I can't directly, but I'm just saying about the seeds. I see the seeds, some of those tears, they're outside the cup, right? So, no matter, there's some things that you said that it wasn't taken in, right? It wasn't taken serious. 4 of Pentacles and the Magician in the reverse. So this is somebody taking something from someone. You see that, right? See how this person's hands are this way? They're taking this one, their palms up. That means they're taking out of somebody's hand, the Magician, right? So somebody could have been manipulating your relationships. They could have been manipulating your stability, your finances. This could be somebody like calling your job, causing distractions at your job, spreading gossip, lies, you know, meeting up with your co-workers and saying things. You understand what I'm saying? See, when we say the magician is the intention, is the energy. And it doesn't always have to be, it could just be people's fucking behaviors. You understand? Thank you, Spirit. And I'm seeing here that these things that are around this magician, the illusions that somebody's creating, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they try to take from you. Ooh, my Spirit. So they were out here doing their thing. Somebody was. This is also somebody that no matter what you said, no matter what seed you planted with this person, it fell on deaf ears. Thank you, Spirit. Child, please. It fell on deaf ears, baby. They can't hear you. 5 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles, again, is the investor, right? The slow motion mover, right? This is somebody that go to work, come home. That's slow money, right? 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not feeling sorry for yourself. You know what I mean? You're not crying over spilled milk. Right? You just learned how to do what you had to do. You see what it was, and you released yourself from it. You left it where it was at. What's going on here, Spirit? Okay. We got the 5 of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. Listen, I'm telling you, you ain't crying. Listen, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of people that really, they were very vicious. And maybe sometimes people don't understand the 6 of Wands, don't understand the dynamics. That's where that generational curse shit comes from, right? It's normal. They normalize this behavior. And let me tell you, it's not just with you, but you were the target. You were the one that made everybody feel some kind of fucking way. And that's because you were in this 8 of Swords energy. You felt, you kept allowing them to treat you and mistreat you, and you kept accepting them because you were given that Ace of Cups, that unconditional love, remember? And when you keep forgiving, people think that it's okay to continue to do it because that's another way for them to release they shit, right? That's a way to make themselves feel better. By making you feel bad, it makes them feel better. You know what I'm saying? In a sick, twisted way, right? But that's this. Somebody has a very promiscuous energy too. Yeah, something around their sex. The Fool. Ooh, they wish they didn't do it. They wish they didn't do it. They wish they didn't do it. Somebody feels bound now to some kind of demonic energy or devil energy. 7 of Swords in the reverse because they was biting the hand that was feeding them. You hear me? That's why they was betraying somebody that was being fucking genuine with them. Wish they didn't do it. Temperance, balance. Balance. Judgment in the reverse. What's behind the Judgment? The Ace of Swords. There was a huge. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody did something fucked up to somebody, and it could have been some kind of lie. Somebody stabbed somebody in the back big time. Something huge. Yeah, they called some kind of judgment. They told a lie. Because this is in the reverse. They did. They lied. And not only did they lie, but they backdoored somebody, and now they fucking in regret for doing that shit. I tell you that. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Right on the Fool. Listen. Yeah, they regret that shit. Now somebody's thinking about shit. They're in the 4 Swords. Yep, 4 Swords in the bed. Somebody could be sick. And ain't telling nobody. Ain't telling nobody. Look, we got a King of Swords out here. Look at this shit and ain't telling nobody. Ain't telling nobody. 4 cups. About what they've been doing. Who they've been sharing cups with. Well. And I feel like this is one of them folks that talked about you like a dog. Page of Cups. Somebody don't even love themselves. Somebody loves fast women. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody loves fast women. Somebody likes women that like to drink. Somebody likes women that make money with their body. Yeah. Because they get to get that freaky thing with them, and they get money. They get paid. Yes, they do. Knight of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. What I say. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yes, sir. Page of Cups. Immature women at that. This could be an older man that likes younger women. Take it how it resonates. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Love don't love nobody. Love don't love nobody. 7 of Pentacles. You shall reap whatever you reap, so shall you sow. Remember them seeds. What's going on, Spirit? We got the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The 9 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. They betrayed themselves. They betrayed themselves. They didn't love themselves. Yep. Somebody could even been having group sex. Yep. Yes, sir. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Boy. Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could be a mother. The Knight of Pentacles. Investing in the reverse. Bad investments. Yep, losing money. The Moon, keeping it a secret. Somebody stuck. Somebody stuck. Yep, somebody trying to keep this a secret. I told you. Somebody got kids. Could have 2 kids. Somebody could have twins. Knight of Pentacles gone. Whoever they pregnant, if this person could be pregnant, ooh, child, this person could be pregnant, and whoever this Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, they gone. Yeah, they didn't invest in this situation. They never. I don't know how you're seeing this person upright, but. Somebody could have spent all their money on this fool. What we got here? We got the Strength card in the reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't listen to their intuition. Nope, they sure didn't. 6 of Cups. They didn't listen. Somebody likes to drink. Somebody likes to drink like the party. 9 of Swords. Justice, look at that. Somebody's in regret. Something could have happened at a party. Somebody where there was a lot of drinking, celebrating going on. Somebody felt like they could have had too much to drink. Child, please. But it ain't the first time, I promise you. This person did a lot of shit. Justice. Yeah. What's that? The Emperor in the reverse. This could be a husband. 7 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Yep, somebody was out here just creating a whole bunch of fucking illusions. This wasn't nobody's fucking husband. This was street meat. That was street meat. Yeah, this person don't take care of their kids either. Nope. But they did something to betray you, collective. And they regret that shit because I feel like they done got themselves caught up. I heard to the point of no return. All right, let's see. What else? What can we do? What can we do? What can we use? Let's see what the gossip is. Let's see what the gossip is. Then I'm going to get off of this. Ooh, we got side piece, hidden agenda. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. That's what the gossip is. Somebody was a side piece. So this could have been somebody that was sneaking around while you were still in the picture, collector. I'm just saying. While you were still feeling stuck and feeling like you had to continue to keep giving it to the situation, keep trying to plant seeds, keep trying to build. You realize you wasn't building shit here, right? You weren't grown, wasn't nothing grown here. Them seeds was falling on the concrete, on deaf ears, Spirit said. Read on. Read on. Let me see. We got plastic smiles. Listen, yep. Trying to act like everything's okay. Shit's falling apart. Well, we got here. You are unbothered as you should be. Listen, because you did the shadow work and somebody else going to have to do the shadow work too. Yep. Somebody's getting a big break. All right. Yep. Gaslighted. Somebody feels gaslighted. Of course they did. But they don't really recognize that's what they did to you. Right? Look, love bombs. Ooh, child. What else we got? And catfished. Child, somebody feel played. Somebody feel stupid. Look, the Spirit, you have divine intervention. Hello. Unexpected guidance. Universe stepping in, redirecting your path. Saved you just in time. Just in time, because between the time you walked away to all this other bullshit that happened, somebody picked up the line. Somebody. Yeah. Ignore messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. Somebody's feels ignored. Somebody could be trying to reach out to somebody and they're not answering, they're not responding. You out here making money move. That's your divine intervention. Yep, your bank account is about to blow up. Yep, and he gave you a safe space, baby. Listen. Yes, sir. Listen. Yep, you face those fears, man. You release these folks, man. You realize you were stuck. You were in a cage. You were being exploited. Period. Right? And I can bet you a lot of us know what exploitation feels like, male or female. To feel exploited. Hell yeah. Yep. Yep. I heard they tried to break your spirit. And they thought, you know what? They felt like your unconditional love was a weakness. I heard it set you up to be a mark. But see, that's just exactly why God covers you. Because you become motherfuckers' karma. You hear me? You keep being the angel and the sweetheart that you are, the star that you are. You keep giving and doing, right? But, you also learn discernment. That's why you ain't bothered by what's happening. You don't even get involved no fucking more. You listen. You don't listen. You don't want to know what's going on with nobody. Right? Because now they have to look at themselves. Now they ain't got nobody to scapegoat. Right? There's no honor amongst thieves. What's going on here, Spirit? Ooh, listen. Trust the signs and follow the guidance, baby. That's what you did. You trusted it. What else, Spirit? Ooh, somebody got a secret admirer. Somebody got a secret admirer. Pay attention. The universe is speaking clearly. Follow your intuition. Message received. And then you got another message coming in. Like hidden affection. Anonymous notes. Unknown interest. Somebody's watching you, collective. What we got here? Clout chasers in the reverse. What that's about. But what's it saying? Doing anything for attention, fame, hungry, desperate for followers, anything for a like. I don't feel like that's you, collective. Somebody could be trying to catfish you. This could be, look, you got retirement goals. I heard that. You work smarter, not harder. For sure. Ooh, look, listen, brand new, baby. Listen, the cycle is complete. You might as well go ahead and cross the finish line, because that's what's happening. There could be somebody, I don't know. You know it says secret admirer too. So peep this. There could be two people watching you. There could be somebody that's catfishing, right? This could be somebody that you, from your past, don't want you to know they watching you. This could be a man acting like it's a fucking woman, right? And then this clout chaser in the reverse. This could be somebody that doesn't have a lot of social media activity, right? They can have just basics, just so family and friends, you know what I'm saying, keep up with what's going on, shit like that, but not somebody that that seeks attention. And maybe this could be you too. Okay? What else, Spirit? Because I was getting ready to get off of here. I just want to hop on here and say hey to y'all. That's all, you know what I mean? What's up? I've been really busy today, so been having a lot to do. Like down to the minute kind of thing. You feeling me? What's going on here, Spirit? Ghosted. Sudden disappearance without explanation. Left hanging, seen but ignored. Abrupt silence. Somebody could feel like you ghosted them. You stopped communicating with them. Because that's right on top of this retirement goals, and then unbothered is right next to that. So maybe somebody feels like you seen, or maybe you did, because it says seen, you seen the message but you didn't respond. You didn't listen because you were in the boss energy. You ain't got time for that shit. Took control of your life. That's right. Some of y'all can have your own business. Listen, somebody got commit. Listen. Somebody don't even know what they want. One of these two. So I don't know. I feel like you got a couple of people watching you that might want to reach out and touch. I mean, you know, communication wise. What's going on? Anything else here for these folks? I think I'm good with all that. Alright, what we got here? Photoshopped. What's Photoshop? Fake perfection, artificial beauty, unrealistic goals filtered beyond recognition. Somebody could feel like you Photoshop your photos, that you don't really look like that in person. However, listen, somebody thinks you an overnight success. I'm telling you, because when you released yourself, that means you started pouring all that good energy you was giving everybody else into yourself. That's all. That's all. Spirit said, just give yourself some too. He said, come here, let me fill you back up. And now just make sure you don't give out like you gave out before. Say something. You know what I'm saying? Don't overextend yourself. You went from codependent to independent. Because when we're in situations like that, there's something we feel like we don't have within ourselves. We can't give ourselves, so we think we need it out there. And that's really fucking identity, nigga. You hear me? That's really identity. Because our identity is in the people that are around us. And the shit that's around us. That's our fucking identity. You heard? Two-faced. Somebody don't know who they are, baby. That's all. They've been people pleasing for so fucking long, going along to get along for so long. They don't know what it's like to do something that they like, because every time they want to do something they like, don't nobody else want to do it. So you abandon it, right? What's going on here, Spirit? Yep, some of y'all are overnight success, or it may seem overnight because, you know, didn't nobody know what the fuck you was doing. What's going on here, Spirit? And I'm not going to overextend myself. I'm going to get up off of this. If you got another message, I'll give it to him. But if not, we going to call it. Okay. Baby, you booked and busy. That's all I'm going to say. That's a look. And somebody else is fake flexing. Take it out of resonance. I see y'all. Deuces, y'all stay up.